All right, tell her that I'll see her at 7. Can you make an appointment with the judge after that? Thanks, Lakeisha.
You realize we've been on that thing since we left the market.
Sorry about that. It's just been crazy busy this week.
Yes, it must have been if you've been at work since 7 a.m.
Well, that's only because I'm defending a teacher. The school board has found out that she's a Wicca. Now they want to fire her.
What the heck is a Wicca?
Well, from what I understand, it's some kind of pagan thing. Wiccas celebrate the earth and all of its seasons, but some people call them witches.
You're defending a witch?
Not the kind that you think of.
What other kind are they beside the broom-riding, cauldron-stirring, spell-casting kind?
The white magic kind? Supposedly, it's a perfectly harmless religion based on nature.
Well, I think religion's a bit of a stretch. I mean, do they believe in God?
Several.
Out of there.
Come on, Emmy.
Come on, what? I won't have a witch teaching my kids. First of all, it's creepy, and don't tell me that their beliefs aren't going to spill over into that classroom.
That is a complete generalization.
Spoken like a woman without children.
So what? Would you have them fire her based on her religion?
I'm just saying that there are certain things that just beg for trouble when you bring them into your life. The occult is one of them.
Mom, look, Dad just bought me my own gun.
And that's another.
Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love, and you'll be on your way. In my wild, beautiful world, you will have flown. It isn't now. I'll be gone alone.
I cannot believe it. You took that child out and bought him his own gun? What on earth were you thinking, Colliar?
I had to. He needs something his size for the trip. He wants me to take him deer hunting. Said he's ready to make his first kill.
His what?
We're going in a few days.
Really? And were you going to tell his mother this?
He's been hunting with me before, Mary Elizabeth.
Yeah, to watch, yes, not to kill.
I was 13 when I shot my first deer. If my memory serves me right, you were 12.
Well, we're not talking about me, and Davis is a lot more sensitive than I ever was. Why, not 4 years ago, you had to drag him kicking and screaming hunting. What, all of a sudden he's changed his mind?
It's not all of a sudden. I've taken him out plenty of times with a .22. He's a damn good shot. He's ready for a 30-06. Look, there's some things that only a father and son can share.
What, killing?
No, like hunting and weaponry. It's a guy thing, Mary Elizabeth. And the last time I checked, you don't have the right equipment to be a member of the club. Do you mind?
No, it doesn't bother me.
That she's out there teaching kids? Rene, you have got to wake up. I've been doing some research.
A lot by the looks of it.
Look, these Wiccas are into the black arts. They even pray to a horned god.
It says the horns are a symbol of the god's connection to the animals of the earth.
That's just a fancy way of saying devil, if you ask me.
Actually, Wiccas are as far removed from the devil as Christianity is.
Ready for court?
Visualized on it all morning.
Good. Let's just go over a few things in my office first.
Okay.
It'll just be a few minutes.
Did you see that?
See what?
She gave me the evil eye.
Every day that she's in class, Miss Sanders poses a threat to those children.
Your Honor, that is completely unfounded.
Let me be clear on this. Your client is being considered for termination after an encounter with the police that revealed her membership in a witches' coven.
Witches as defined by the Wicca religion. That's correct. My client was on her own time, in her own home, doing nothing illegal.
Which is just left of immoral.
Your Honor, she was performing a Wiccan ceremony in her own home. If a neighbor hadn't phoned the police, mistakenly believing that Miss Sanders' home was being burglarized...
They were wearing all black.
The board would never have known of her religious beliefs, which by law she is not obligated to supply.
Miss Sanders' practice of witchcraft renders her effectively incompetent within the means of the dismissal statute. And further, teachers are role models. It is essential that they lead lifestyles appropriate to their position.
And who appointed you lifestyle police?
Counsel, please. Ms. Saunders, is there anything you'd like to add?
Only that I love my kids, and I would never lead them toward any religion whatsoever. That's a parent's job, not mine.
May I also remind, Your Honor, that Miss Sanders was voted Teacher of the Year only last month.
No one knew she was a witch a month ago.
Enough, Mr. Stewart. I see no point in removing Miss Sanders when the school board hearing deciding this issue takes place in 4 days. Therefore, I am granting a temporary injunction allowing Miss Sanders to continue teaching until such time.
Well, we won the first round, but the rest may not go quite so easily once this goes public. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
I don't see any other choice.
I do. You could settle with the school board. You could transfer.
Those are not options, at least not for me.
Laura, this is so serious. As your attorney, I would be remiss if
Do you remember your favorite teacher?
Mrs. Curdy in the 6th grade.
Now, to teach well is to become part of a child's life forever.
Is that why you do it?
There's a boy in my class named Randall, and when he first started with me, he couldn't even sign his own name, and now he can write over 100 words. Now, you tell me, what's better than making that kind of difference in a child's life?
Cookies. First batch. Want to help me with the rest? I know how much you love the dough.
No, thanks.
You know, it occurred to me that we haven't been spending too much time together one-on-one, you and me.
Mm-hmm.
And it also occurred to me that you're spending an awful lot of time with guns. Any particular reason?
Nah, they're just interesting. Kind of beautiful in a way.
What do you mean beautiful?
Well, like the Ruger 9mm. It has 3 different metal colors. Black, gray, and silver. And even though it's small, it's like super strong. And when you hold it, becomes part of your hand.
You know, I've been thinking about this hunting trip, and my feeling is that you shouldn't go. As a matter of fact, I don't want you handling guns at all until we've had a little time to figure this all out.
You're kidding, right?
I know it's hard to believe, but I know you better than you know yourself. And the boy that I know is sensitive.
I'm not sensitive. Does Dad know about this?
Not exactly, no.
Until he tells me I can't go hunting, I'm going.
Davis, honey.
And stop being so mushy with me all the time, okay? I'm not a little boy.
But if I were, I wouldn't have to wear junk like this. Well, you're not a little girl either. You're a young lady when you start middle school. You're the one who's in middle school. I'm still stuck at my dumb old Catholic school until the 8th grade. But at least I get an extra week before I go back. Well, I'm glad my school starts earlier, because that's when my new image starts. What new image? Well, I've decided to be more sophisticated this year and wear store-bought clothes like these. Those aren't sophisticated. They're Teresa's dumb old hand-me-downs that my mom gave me. Well, they're in perfect shape, and they'd be a perfect fit. If you like them so much, you can have them, because I sure don't want them. Really? I can have all of these?
Now, Elizabeth, are you home? I've got a surprise for you.
Meet me at Fort Dixon before school tomorrow and bring the box. Hey, Mama!
While I was out shopping today, it occurred to me, young lady, seeing as you're about to start the 6th grade and all, that it might be time for this. Welcome to womanhood, honey.
Oh, Rene. Oh. What do you think? You probably thought I forgot, but I didn't. Your first new dress of the school year. Don't you just love this color?
It's nice, but...
But what?
It's kind of old-fashioned and childish.
Rene, you are a child.
No, I'm not. Look at me, Mama.
Don't you take that tone with me, young lady.
See, even you say I'm a young lady, so why can't I dress like one?
Rene.
Why do I have to have the dresses that you like to make instead of the ones that I like to wear?
Look, I have spent my time and your father's hard-earned money making this dress, and tomorrow you are wearing it, so help me God.
Fine. But, Mama, someday I'm going to be able to wear what I want to school, and you won't be able to stop me.
The farmer lives on 100...
Excuse me, 1 minute, class. Randall, keep reading.
On this land...
What is it?
I just got word the administration's been calling parents all morning. It might get ugly.
But I thought I was safe till the hearing.
Well, I have the injunction right here, just in case.
Do you want me to read the next page too, Miss Sanders?
Oh, no, thank you, Randall. That'll be enough reading for today. Why don't we all turn to page 23?